Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to more Baten Kaitos. I'm Sire Goku, and I am so not wanting to do this, but in the last video, we made it through the Garden of Death, which sounded a lot worse than it actually was, but we made it to Algarab Village, and it's full of people that are just so distraught and angry at the people that live in the sky, and they deserve it. They deserve to feel that way. But they're gonna get their sweet-ass revenge. Well, let's go to Dur's Port, because why not? No, there's nothing worth coming to here. I'm just prolonging the inevitable. Crumley went into Zalzma Tower to summon Malpertio, so we have to go in and stop him. And this is the dungeon I've been dreading the entire game. Oh, here we go. Maybe we should have followed Crumley to the top. Nonsense! Think of what you're saying. You know very well that this tower is crawling with monsters. Anyway, it's too late now. Huh? What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. Hey, wait. You look quite strong, and I see a spark of confidence in your eyes. We weren't able to stop Crumley, and some of the villagers are going in. They're climbing up the tower as we speak. I'm willing to let you pass if you'll agree to stop them. It's pretty obvious what we should do, isn't it? Yes. Of course we'll go after him. That's why we came in the first place. Great. You don't know how glad I am to hear that. Oh, and I'm not. We're depending on you. I'll go back to the village and let everyone know what's happened. Ask my partner here for more details about this tower. Why? Very well then. Allow me to explain how this tower works. Listen up. One of the most important devices on this tower is the lamp you see beside me. Unless you light it, not only will you be standing in a dark room, but the tower won't function fully. Try lighting the lamp if you need something to light it with. Use flames from the small burning fire behind me. This is where things get annoying. You see why I have so many blank magnets? Once the lamp's lit, the entire floor brightens up, right? At the same time, you've also rendered the blocks functional. Do you see the red block over there? Yes, that red one. Blocks like that are the key to solving this tower's puzzle. Go over there and stand next to it. Oh, man. Namco, why must you have block puzzles in every one of your RPGs? Try pushing up against it. Put all your weight into it. I'm sure you'll have no trouble moving it. That's it. It's easy, right? Glad to see you're a quick learner. What am I going to say next? What I'm going to say next is important, so listen up. Unless the lamp is lit, you won't be able to move the blocks. If you extinguish the lamp, the blocks will return to their initial positions. That's just how this tower works. Don't ask me why, because I don't know either. Damn it. Oh, I almost forgot. You can also climb onto blocks. Go ahead and try climbing one. And yes, if you're not moving forward, you just press the A button and you can climb, which makes things really freaking annoying. It's not only blocks, you can also climb onto the other objects of similar height. If you find something that looks climbable, give it a try. more often than not, you should find yourself able to climb it, whatever it is. Okay, I know you've been dying to do this. Let's try dropping the red block into the shiny green hole. Go ahead. If you fail, you know how to start over, right? You can't really fail this. Just saying. That's it for the basic lessons. Now let me tell you about the blue and yellow blocks. The blue blocks will always be protruding from the wall. You can only push them in. The yellow blocks, which will be moving up and down, function as elevators. If you run out of flames, hop onto the yellow blocks and return to restock from the small fire on this floor. Well, that's it for my tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Good luck. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is how this works. And you've got slow, awkward climbing animations and very tedious pushing animation. On top of all that, you're on a time limit with the flames, and it's just... And right there. Right freaking there. I was holding forward, and I end up climbing it instead of pushing like I want to. Boom. Thankfully, this room isn't nearly as bad. But from this moment on, I'm going to be fast forwarding. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you, the levitating red blocks are a little different from the ones on the ground. You'll find some up on the next floor. Push them and they go swoosh, bam. You'll have to try it yourself to see what I mean. I'm sure you'll get it right away. Good luck. Oh, man. And this is the easiest of all of the puzzles. And you get a Fire Drake Beret, which I'm actually going to equip onto Savina, even though I'm not using her right now, because it's really actually very, very good. Here, you'll see in just a second when I actually get to it. 60 attack, 36 defense, 30 agility, 30 and 30 more HP, and 30% more HP. Problem is, you're always on fire. But you have 100% resistance to freeze and poison, which is a million times better. So yes, I am going to equip that. But here's where I'm going to be going into post-commentary mode. So I'll see you guys in post-commentary when I speed this up. Oh god! God, that took for frickin' ever, and I don't even know how much. Looking at the timer, I'm at almost 42 minutes. So yeah, I apologize if this ends up being really short when it gets back to my live commentary here. But man, you are going to be so glad that I fast forwarded through all that. But anyway, going over here you get Rhapsody, which is Liud's level 7 special. Fantastic stuff. One of the best light attacks in the game. 160 light attack and 205 basic attack. You know what? And you know what? I'm finally going to replace Overture. Because Overture is now completely pointless. If I had another light-based attack to put in my deck, I would totally do it. But yeah, thank editing magic, because oh my god, you did not want to see me go through this. I mean, you watched the fast forwarding segment, and that was probably bad enough for you, wasn't it? I mean, I don't even know how long this video is going to be up to this point, even after fast forwarding, so if this is a super long video, I apologize, but I'm not going to go any further than this. Because there's not much else more to do in this temple. Thank God, because wow, even when I was just doing the speed up montage, just me going through this alone without talking was repetitive enough to me. God, it's been forever since I've actually done this temple. So it's just, God, so freaking annoying. And I got so many like turns like these where I got like no attacks whatsoever.
How's this? Take this.
Mainly because of things like Callus's deck, where half of his cards are unusable unless you use another card first. And the fact that most enemies in this area, like I mentioned in the post-commentary, get huge amounts of combos in their attacks. But then I can get things like 5, 6, 7, 8 here, which is really good. And I get to show off Rhapsody. Hooray!
Extreme attack. Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody? I hope so. Boom! The power of Queen takes out that frog. And then we got like this Cubert block thingy here. But I am not going on ahead to where the boss, because, excuse me, spoiler warnings, on top of that pyramid is where the boss is. And I am not doing that yet. No way in hell. So thank you. So yeah, that was a freaking long video. I'm at almost 50 minutes in my recording right now. And that's not including the post commentary that I did before this section. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that my speed montage helped you get through it. Because I hate this place, and I never want to do it again. So I will see you guys in part 80 when I take on the boss of this area. See you guys then.